All right. So out to game 1 here, a Wario. Okay, so that Austin Heat. I mean, maybe that applies to the Waft, you know. I mean, what goes on one side comes out the other. And the form of Waft here, a couple minutes later. It's almost like Wario's always eating a Taco Bell. Anyway.
That'd be a fair point right here.
What? Oh, my. What kind of option? I was expecting a down tilt, but he caught that man jump into immediate bite. All right. But, okay, well, he tried to get back on the bike right there, but a little off of the mark, possibly. But Ken, you know, Ken is definitely a player who can play both sides of the coin pretty well. You know, he can slow it down, or he can get a little speedy or get a little aggressive on you. All depends on what he's feeling like that day.
No doubt about it, man. This guy's very, very versatile in his play style. Though Wario, a little bit of a, I don't know, unconventional character, I want to say. You don't see too many talented Warriors floating around. I mean, I know we got Gluttony over there in Europe. We got Reflex around here.
Well, and then we had for a while Abadango, but you know that's a thing of the past. I just stopped mentioning that, to be honest. Like
that's 2 years removed.
Just too gone, man. Oh, but the bike's still on the other side of the stage, I think, or maybe it just did not respawn in time. So he ends up losing the stock right there, looking for his bike. Unfortunate right there for the Austin Heat, but you know, if he gets the stock off anytime soon, he does have the potential of getting only about 30–40% that he needs to put on to Ken and then getting that waft.
Yeah, so
so many ways to link into that too.
Wow. Yeah, Ken taking his time right there. Just a little bit of stop and go.
Okay, so tries to get the punish right there. Maybe expecting a rollback, but instead all he gets was that sonic speed running away from him. We'll definitely like to see a little more of this bike being deployed in his gameplay. It seems like bike does beat out the spin dash, but we do have the waft on deck. However, I don't think he should try to use it right now. Maybe wait for, oh no. All right, he's back on stage right here. As I was saying, yeah, maybe he should try to wait for the stock to be taken before he decides to take that stock or to use the waft. But, you know, it's getting too little too late right now.
I'd like to see him use the waft simply for the fact that I don't imagine he'll have
having another clear way of killing.
Or enough time on the board to get another one charged up. To be honest with you, he's at 135 here on this final stock. Kind of do or die now when you really think about it.
Yeah. Okay. Now, I don't think he actually hit the bike. I was going to say maybe that extended hitbox kind of helped him, but no. Just going to get the spring back here. Working out in his favor. Bike gone yet again. Seems like also he does not really have an option of how to get in here to make anything happen for himself. I mean, you know, hitboxes being thrown out, but none of them really connected except for Ken's right there. Connects that clean back here on a trade, but enough for a trade for him to take that stock. So, also, man, what happened to my homeboy, man? There's some new people in the back, and not my guy.
I feel like he got his clips.
He got his clips. He's gone. He's gone.
He's done. He is done.
Bring back my guy. It worked. Thanks, chat.
Shouts to the chat.
Thanks, chat. All right. So out to game 2 here. You know, Austin Heat didn't really get a chance to deploy what we were talking about pretty much the entire first game, which is that waft. But you know, maybe this time around we'll get something going.
He definitely held it, you know, a good amount of time. And I understand wanting to be use it sparingly, but you know, keep in mind somebody like Ken, you're not going to have too much time to really operate with. Kind of want to seize and create those openings. So we'll see if we can do that here in game number 2. He had a pretty solid start in that first game. It just kind of all went by the wayside once Ken got going.
Yeah. And right now, man, Ken's definitely going. I mean, no percent on the board just yet. Still just racking it up. Finally gets himself like a pity 40 there. Like that was a consolation 40 right there. You know what I mean? But at this point in time, I mean, is it too little too late? Again, already at 87%. I think another up throw up air might be able to seal the deal here on this first stock. So that goes for the down throw, though, just getting that extra damage. Looking for the roll on. Not going to get that. The fourth throw. Just like that, man. You know, you really see the resilience of Ken's Sonic. You know, I feel like first game he's playing a little more like passive. This time around, he's definitely going in. And it's showing up in a major way.
Oh, definitely. After that first game, you got to imagine he's built a lot of confidence here.
Yeah.
That was a 2-stock, and he's working on another one here. If things don't change a little bit for my man Austin Heat.
Okay. So, yeah, and right now, I mean, Ken picking really good times to land on the ground. I mean, you know, he could take the forward air, not really worry too much about the damage, but instead he's just avoiding all of that. The back throw is going to seal it, and that DI was not, well, it kind of didn't matter. I mean, sure he's going to die regardless of DI, but that was, that DI was abysmal.
You can argue it wasn't doing him any favors. I got you. All right.
I feel like maybe he even DI just to get rid of that stock a little faster. You know, let me get back into the action. Sometimes it be like that. Well, you just know you're dead.
Get back on the receiving end, I guess. Definitely a problem right now.
Receiving end of a lot of damage right here. Another waft on deck, but you know, I don't want to keep mentioning it because I don't even think it's going to be able to get used in the way that Ken is playing. Or if it is used, it'll probably be used for recovery more than anything else. Ken just running away with this game right now, which is a funny thing to say, seeing that he's playing Sonic. You know, running away with something. Looking for a deep back air right there. Doesn't get the side that he probably wants that waft, so he just gets maximum damage, but I don't think he was going to get the kill anyway. Regardless, the KO going to Ken, and Ken will be moving on. Much, I mean, I'd expect it. You know,
oh, yeah.
Ken, one of those top players right there that you expect to see in the top 16 pretty free.
There's a lot of people thinking that Ken is going to kind of go